Yo, what is up guys, and in this video I'm gonna be teaching you guys how you can make an outro for your YouTube channel, sorta like this. The download link will be in the description if you like this and you would like to download the file project for Photoshop. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna close this document, and the first thing you want to do is you want to press File, New in Photoshop, and our project size is going to be 1280 by 720. And the resolution I'm gonna put at 300 and click OK. Now we're gonna add some guides to the project, so I'm gonna drag it down from the ruler. If you don't see this ruler up here, you want to press View and make sure Rulers is enabled, is checked. So we're gonna go drag two, one in the center, the vertical center, and one right here. So now we're going to add a text. So we're going to click the text button right here, and we're going to write thanks for watching. The text font that I'm using is called American Captain. If you want to download it, the link will be in the description. And we're going to change the color to green and click OK. Now what I like to do to my text, let me make it a little bit smaller. What I like to do is I like to add a stroke to it. So we're going to click FX and we're going to click stroke. That will make it much more readable, and we could change the color, change it to white. Now we need a background. Now the background I'm going to be using is this. I found it on Pixabay, which is a great website for free public domain images, so you won't get any copyright strikes or anything like that. So once you found your image, make sure it's a big image. Don't use like a small image from like a thumbnail or something. Make sure it's big and it's high quality. So right click, copy image, and open Photoshop, and we're gonna paste it to Photoshop. So edit, paste, and it is kind of small, but we could rescale it. So to rescale it, we're gonna press edit, transform, and scale. So, and put your cursor on the end of the vertex and hold down the shift button and drag and make it fit the entire screen, and click the check button when you're done. Now we're going to drag it below the text. Now it looks kind of bad right now, but we're going to fix it. Now I need to take the viewer's eyes away from the background. Now to do that, I'm going to add a blur. Now you could add any type of blur you want, motion blur, any of that, but for this I'm going to add a Gaussian blur. And that's good right there. It's good at 10. And click OK. And I'm going to center the text. And now I'm going to add an overlay to the background, so to make it look much better. The overlay I'm going to add is called lens flare. The link will be in the description for that. So right click, copy, right click on the image, copy image, and you could see the resolution is 1280 by 720, which is the same for my project. You could make it higher, but try not to use a resolution that's lower than your project. And we're gonna paste it and change the blending mode to, we're gonna put it on dissolve. I know that doesn't look nice, but click the down arrow key to change it to your liking. So let's see which one looks good. This looks good, overlay. So yeah, overlay looks good. We're gonna keep it on that. And now we're close to the final steps. What you want to add is the video box for your videos. Now we're going to create a new layer, this button right here, or you could do layer, new, layer, and we're gonna have this box tool selected. So right click on that, make sure it's a rectangle, and click and drag a box. And now we're gonna paint it, so we're gonna click the paint bucket tool and we're gonna paint it black. So now it's painted, and we're gonna add a stroke to it. So we'll click FX, stroke, and the color we're gonna change it to something like green, like this text green right here, and it's starting to look better, much better. Now you can increase the size if you want, so we're gonna make it a little bit bigger. I was holding down the shift button so it could maintain aspect ratio. And if you want 2 video players, you could just duplicate it, like right click right here, right click on the layer and go to duplicate layer. We're gonna add 2 video boxes. You don't have to if you don't want to, and hold down the shift button and drag it across. And now we're gonna add a text on the bottom that says subscribe. Click the check button, add a stroke. We're gonna change the stroke to this color, the green, and change the text to white to make it look, to have a little variety, so it can't be so it's not the same thing. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you like this tutorial, please make sure to subscribe. That'll help me out, and I'll probably make a more advanced tutorial like this outro right here.